Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you are all doing well. Today is 18th March 2026 and the day is Wednesday. As you all know that we are doing exercise 1.2 and the topic of this lesson is multiplying and dividing integers and estimation. So let's start our today's lesson. At first we'll see question number 6 of this exercise. It is on page number 15 of your learner's book. Exercise 1.2, question number 6 of your learner's book. Complete this multiplication table. Here we are given a multiplication table and you can see that a multiplication sign is written in this box. It means this table is multiplication table. The 4 numbers are already written in the boxes. These 4 are the missing numbers and we need to find these missing numbers by doing the multiplication. Now how to find these missing numbers? Let's see that. To fill this missing number, multiply this number by this number. 5 multiply by 3. 5 3s are 15 and plus multiply by minus is minus. Now to fill this missing number, multiply these two numbers. 5 multiply by 5, 25. And plus multiply minus is minus. Now for these two numbers, multiply 7 with these two top numbers. 7 multiply by 3, 21 and plus multiply by minus is minus. Then for this box, 7 multiply by 5, 35 and plus multiply minus is minus. So take this number from the left side and multiply it with these two numbers and write your answers here. Then take this number from the left side and multiply it with these top two numbers and write your answers here. You can show your working like this. The first thing is plus 5 multiply minus 3. So plus 5 multiply minus 3. It is 5 3s are 15 and plus multiply minus is minus. We have discussed these multiplication rules of integers. Plus multiply minus is equal to minus. Now the second one is plus 5 multiply minus 5. Plus 5 multiply minus 5. 5 5s are 25 and plus multiply minus is equal to minus. Then plus 7 multiply minus 3. Plus 7 multiply minus 3. It's 7 3s are 21 and plus multiply minus is equal to minus. Then plus 7 multiply minus 5. So it's plus 7 multiply minus 5. 7 5s are 35 and plus multiply minus is equal to minus. So this is the method to fill up the multiplication table. Now let's move on to the next question. It is question number 7 of learner's book. It is on page number 15. The statement of the question is estimate the answers to these calculations by rounding to the nearest integer, which means a calculation will be given. First round off the numbers, make them integers and then multiply to find your answer. Like this. The first part is minus 3.2 multiply by 6.8. So this one is a decimal number and minus is written with it. It means it is a negative decimal number. 6.8, it is a decimal number. Plus is written with it. Since there is no sign with it, we can write plus sign here. So this one is a positive decimal number and we are going to multiply these two decimal numbers. So our statement is estimate the answer. So estimate the answer means first round off your numbers. By rounding them, change them into integers and then multiply to get the answer. That answer will be estimated answer. Let's see how to do it. The first step is round off these two decimal numbers to change them into integers. 3.2. Now how to round off a decimal number? We have done this before in our previous exercise. that to round off a decimal number, see the first digit after the decimal point. If it is 5 or more than 5, then increase this digit which is before the point, increase this digit by 1. On the other hand, if this digit which is after point, if this digit is less than 5, then keep this number same, do not increase it. Okay, now let's round off this decimal number to change it into nearest integer. Since we need to see the digit which is after point, this one is 2 and 2 is less than 5, it means we will not increase this digit. 2 5 से small है, इसलिए इसे 1 कैरी नहीं देंगे. अगर ये डिजिट 5 या उससे ग्रेटर हो तो फिर इसमें 1 ऐड करते हैं, और अगर ये डिजिट 5 से स्मॉल हो तो फिर इस डिजिट को सेम नीचे लिख देते हैं. दैट इज़ द मेथड टू राउंड ऑफ अ डेसिमल नंबर टू चेंज इट इनटू इंटीजर. सो सी दिस फर्स्ट डिजिट, इट इज़ 2. 2 इज़ ऑब्वियसली लेस देन 5, सो इट मीन्स डू नॉट चेंज दिस नंबर. इसमें 1 ऐड नहीं करना है, इसे ऐसे ही नीचे लिख देंगे -3. And do not write the digits which are after the decimal point, since you are changing this number into integer. So we have rounded off this decimal number to the nearest integer. इसे हमने integer में change कर दिया है. Now let's round off this decimal number to change it into integer. How to round off it? See the first digit after the decimal point. This time it is 8. So 8 is more than 5, 8 is greater than 5. It means when a number is greater than 5, increase this digit by 1, add carry to this number which is before the decimal point. 8 5 से greater है, इसलिए ये जो साथ वाला digit है point से पहले उसमें 1 increase करेंगे. So 6 plus 1 it is 7. ठीक है, जब ये number 5 से small होगा तो फिर इसमें 1 add नहीं करना है, और if this number is greater than 5 then इसमें 1 add करेंगे. I hope you understood the method to round off the decimal number. Now after rounding this decimal number we get 7 and it is a positive integer. Now second step is multiply these numbers to get your answer. 3 7s are 21 and minus multiply plus is equal to minus. So this one is our answer, -21, and this one is estimated answer of this calculation because we have not used the actual numbers. हमने actual numbers को multiply नहीं किया. When we round off the numbers and then we multiply to get the answer, that answer is estimated answer. ठीक है. Now let's see the second part. B part is 9.8 multiply by -5.35. The first step is change these decimal numbers into integers by rounding them. Now let's round off this decimal number. See the first digit after the decimal point, it is 8. 8 is more than 5. It means add 1 to this digit. ठीक है, ये 5 से greater है इसलिए इसमें 1 प्लस करना है, और इसमें 1 प्लस करेंगे तो ये हो जाएगा 10. Since there is no sign with it, we can write plus sign here. It is a positive number, so this number is plus 10. Multiply minus. Now let's change this decimal number into integer by rounding it. How to round off it? See the first digit after the decimal point, not the second one. The first digit is 3. Since 3 is less than 5, it means we'll keep this number same. हम क्योंकि ये 5 से smaller है इसलिए अब इसे increase नहीं करना, इसमें 1 add नहीं करना, इसे same नीचे लिखना है. तो minus and 5 here, and do not write the digits which are after the decimal point. ठीक है. Now these are the rounded off numbers. We have changed these decimal numbers into integers. Second step is multiply the numbers to get your answer. 10 5s are 50 and plus multiply minus is minus according to this rule of multiplication of integers. Positive integer multiply by negative integer, answer is negative integer, so it's -50. This one is estimated answer of this calculation because we have rounded off the numbers and then we have multiplied them. So this one is not an actual answer, it is estimated answer of this calculation. जब हम round off करते हैं और फिर multiply करते हैं तो जो आंसर आता है वो एक्चुअल आंसर नहीं होता. दैट आंसर इज कॉल्ड एस्टिमेटेड आंसर ऑफ दैट कैलकुलेशन. नाउ लेट्स सी द थर्ड पार्ट. थर्ड पार्ट इज -16.1 डिवाइड बाय 1.93. व्हाट इज आवर फर्स्ट स्टेप? द फर्स्ट स्टेप इज चेंज दीज डेसिमल नंबर्स इनटू इंटीजर्स by rounding them. How to round off this number? see the first digit after the decimal point. Now this one is 1, which means less than 5. It means we will keep this number same. हम इसमें 1 add नहीं करेंगे. We are not going to increase this number since this number is less than 5. So if we are not going to increase this number will be same, minus and 16 here. Then divide. Now let's round off this decimal number. How to round off it? See the first digit after the decimal point. This time it is 9. 9 is greater than 5. It means give 1 carry to this number, increase this number by 1. जब ये 5 या उससे greater होगा तो इसमें 1 प्लस करना है, और अगर ये 5 से स्मॉलर होगा तो ये नंबर सेम रहता है. अब ये 9 5 से ग्रेटर है तो इट मीन्स इसमें 1 प्लस कर देंगे. तो इसमें 1 में 1 प्लस करें तो 2. एंड डू नॉट राइट द डिजिट्स विच आर आफ्टर द डेसिमल पॉइंट, क्योंकि हम उसे इंटीजर में चेंज कर रहे हैं. नाउ वी हैव चेंज्ड दीज डेसिमल नंबर्स इनटू इंटीजर्स. सेकंड स्टेप इज डू द डिवीजन. नाउ 16 डिवाइड बाय 2, इट इज 16 in the house, 2 out of the house, 2 8s are 16, 16 minus 16 is 0, 8 is our answer. Now which sign is going to be with 8, minus or plus? For these, see these two signs. 16 is negative integer, and what is 2? Since there is no sign with it, it means 2 is a positive integer here. And minus divided by plus, it is minus. According to this rule, minus divided by plus is equal to minus. We have discussed these rules earlier. Minus divided by plus is equal to minus. So 16 divided by 2, which is 8, and minus divided by plus is minus. So this one is our estimated answer for this calculation. Now let's see the fourth part. 7.98 divided by minus 1.86. This one, it is a negative number, and this number, since there is no sign with it, it means it is a positive number. The first step is round off these decimal numbers to change them into integers. How to round off it? See the first digit after the decimal point. This time it is 9, which means more than 5. So it means give 1 carry to this number which is before point. ठीक है, 5 से greater है तो इसलिए इसमें 1 increase करेंगे. 7 plus 1 8. ठीक है, and plus sign here. And do not write the digits which are after the decimal point since we are changing into integer. This divide sign, this minus sign. Now let's change this number into integer. How to change it? See the first digit after the decimal point. It is 8. 8 is more than 5. It means give 1 carry to this one. Increase this number by 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And do not write the digits which are after the decimal point. So first step has been completed. Changing the decimal numbers into integers. दोनों decimal numbers को हमने integers में change कर दिया है. कैसे change करना है? First digit आपने देखना है. अगर वो 5 या उससे greater होगा तो 1 add करते हैं. अगर 5 से smaller हो तो इसे same लिखते हैं. Now divide these two numbers. 8 divided by 2, 8 in the house, 2 out of the house, 2 4s are 8, 8 minus 8 is 0. Answer is 4. Which sign is going to be with 4, plus or minus? And for that, see these two signs. Plus divide by minus is minus. According to the rule, plus divide by minus is equal to minus, or you can say in this form, plus divide by minus is equal to minus. So 8 divided by 2 is 4, and plus divide by minus is minus. Our answer is 4. So there are two steps of this question. First step is round off the decimal numbers to change them into integers. ठीक है? Then multiply to get the answer. How to round off? To round off a number, see the first digit after the decimal point. If it is 5 or more than 5, then increase this number by 1. If it is less than 5, then keep the number same. I hope you understood how to round off and how to estimate the answer. If you have any question, you can ask me. That's all for today's lesson.